Nice day outside. A little windy, but not too bad. Nature. How far this can... I heard something. See how far this can go. Ooh. Well, almost to the stop sign over there. Close enough anyway. Hey, what's up everybody? Franklin Slauson here, and welcome to another great Franklin Slauson Show video. Yeah, I know it's been, guys, it's been almost a month since the last time I made a video. I think it's getting close to it anyway. I don't actually remember the last date that I actually made a video, but it was like later on in March, like I think the 20th or 21st or 22nd, one of those days anyway. Well, now it's April 14th or Saturday, April 14th, 2012, and this is the only video that I'm making for the month because I kind of put myself on a little bit of a YouTube break because I've noticed that since I started, especially since I started vlogging with this camera, or pretty much since the start of the new season in September, that I've been like making videos, a lot lately, and I want to slow it down just a little bit because next month, yes, you the viewers, you the camera people, or this camera here, is coming with me as I embark on a journey that I've already been on once already, but I'm going on again. If you didn't watch the last video that was previous to this one, you should note that on May 8th, technically May 7th, but May 8th is when the trip actually starts, till about May 15th is the date. I mean, if you want the whole date of the trip anyway, it's flexed out like that to be around May 7th to like, it pretty much starts May 7th and goes till like the 15th. It's like a week and a day for the whole trip itself. I and a buddy of mine am going back to Astoria, Oregon. And so I gave myself a little bit of a break from vlogging because I figure there isn't a whole lot going on in April. Not a whole heck of a lot going on. So I thought, well, this would be good enough. I know my videos probably need a little work, but you know what? I'm kind of making up for all that a little bit, or trying to go full circle here a little bit. With any lack of video that there have been or may have been or whatever, I'm trying to make up for that, and I will definitely make up for that because I've kind of decided, I don't know for sure yet, because I was thinking a lot about, because everybody knows, or that has watched my videos knows that I'm going to be going down there, mostly purposely to film a 4 to 5 hour documentary. Yes, that's kind of a long documentary, and I want to do that because it's something that I want to be able to go look back on, months later after going on this exciting journey. It's more likely it'll probably be the very last time I ever go to Astoria, Oregon. So I want to make this time a lot better than it was 4 years ago when I was there. So I'm filming a documentary, but I don't know for sure yet if I'm going to put it all on DVD yet, because I got to thinking about it. It's like, when Brendan put his stuff on DVD, and when Sean put his stuff on DVD, his movies or their movies that they were making, they had a little bit bigger budget than I have. I don't think mine, verbal DVDs would cost too much, but you see, I don't think I'm going to make a whole lot, See, they have a bigger fan base than I do. So what I was thinking, and I'm still going to, I asked a certain someone to kind of help out with like an opening for the video, which we'll still do no matter what. Hey, he still might be my editor. I don't know yet. Depends on which direction I decide to go. I'm either going to put this whole thing online in like 1 hour parts, as well as a daily YouTube video. Since we're going to have Wi-Fi, and my sister's let me use her laptop while we're there, because I might buy it for her after we come back, as long as everything works like it's supposed to. Anyway, so that's what the plan is anyway. I don't know if I want to spend a whole lot of money on a DVD, putting it on DVD, because it's not so much the cases, or I mean the DVDs itself. It's just that I don't know how many people would actually pay to see this, How many of you, and be honest, how many of you would actually pay money to watch a documentary? And based on how much work goes into it, and the time that it'll take to edit for the person who I have picked to possibly do the editing, he doesn't really know yet, but if he has the time, if he agrees to it, to make this magical anyway, I might also have him do the editing. Like, how much would you... I got a rock in my shoe. How much would you, pay, to watch a documentary like this? Like hold on here. So how much would you guys pay to watch a documentary? Like, I was thinking what else I could probably do if this could work out. I'm not too sure. Like, I could put like a part of it, like, if there's any sites out there where a person could just make a little revenue, like charge maybe $5 or $10, and like upload the file once it's completed to like an internet share site, and like, you know, for like $5 via PayPal or something like that, you can watch the whole, you know, whole thing, or like download it or whatever. Download yourself a copy rather than, you know, wait for a DVD to come out. But I don't know yet. I'm still undecided yet. These are just ideas that I've had. Basically, just because of the fact that I just, you know, I'm getting excited. You know, this is about 3 weeks from this coming Tuesday, or about 3 weeks from this coming Monday or Tuesday, when the adventure begins, and we're all looking forward to this, because to me, as far as the whole YouTube thing, it kind of puts it full circle, more or less, is what it does. And I mean, and that's pretty much the truth. I mean, it doesn't get any bigger than this for me. You know, it's one of the highlights of this year. And, you know, like after I got fired from Hugo's almost a year ago, and as of next Saturday, it'd be a year. You know, it kind of makes me put together, you know, the last 4 years, how they have been. You know, like how they've, you know, to anybody that's either supported me, been my friend, or been somebody who I've enjoyed hanging out with, or whatever, to anybody who's ever told me that I, you know, could never amount to anything, or was never going to make it, or whatever. Well, I might not be a rich guy, but to be able to afford to go on a nice little trip, a cheap trip, you know, and a short trip, but it's still a trip, it's still a vacation, no matter how you look at it. To be able to go there to a destination that I'm always, you know, a place that I kind of wish I could really move to and live and, you know, enjoy, and because it's kind of like a resort town, more or less. To be able to do that on a budget that I have, and, you know, be successful with it. You know, I think that's kind of a slap in the face to anybody who ever told me I was never going to amount to anything. And a slap in the face to, like, the ones at Hugo's who, you know, who fired me a year ago over some conflict. You know, I mean, now that it's coming up, the anniversary's coming up, you know, I know I said I'd never bring it up again, but now that it's coming up, it's like, you know, it's something that I'll never forget, because of that happening, that kind of put me in a little bit of a bind, you know, as far as what I wanted to do in life, and now I work in a job where, you know, I mean, I enjoy, don't get me wrong, but, you know, I really think there's still something out there, not around here, but something out there, you know, for me that's even bigger than this. But nevertheless, I am happy at where I'm at. It just, you know, I don't know. It wasn't supposed to be like this, put it that way, you know, a year ago. But it's just funny how one thing could change everything, you know. One little screw up could change everything. But the last year has been alright. Ever since being employed as an American, I'll say where I'm employed because everybody pretty much knows. It's a good job. I mean, easy. And I get along well with the people that I work with. You know, we're like one big happy family, more or less. And, you know, it's nice. You know, the people that are in charge treat us with respect, and that we treat them back the same with respect. And it's really, you know, I can say a lot of good things about that, rather than, you know, say anything negative, because there's nothing negative really to say. You know, it's pretty, you know, kind of blessed to have what I have. Just that I wish things were a little bit better, that's all. But I think we all wish for that. I think we all hope for that. Anyway, I don't mean to rant or rave or whatever, but I just, this is the only video I'm making this month, because the next video that you see that I do will be a daily vlog, starting May, well, probably a little bit of May 7th. My buddy Mike and I, who also works with me, you saw him in that one video we went to Grand Forks, he's coming with me, and he's fully committed, you know, which is cool. He's going to be kind of my camera guy on the side, while we film the documentary. But the YouTube, the daily vlogs that I'm going to do are totally different than the documentary. I want you to understand that, first of all. It's not a repeat, but I do have something planned. I will say this. I'm not gonna say what it is until it's actually happened, until you guys have something, until you guys, see. Well, I think it's closer when we're there to what it is that I want to do, but something big. Let me just put it this way. When we get to Astoria, Oregon, I want to do something that has never been done ever, especially on the internet, especially on YouTube. And I know a lot of you guys probably are like, oh, he's just filling us with a bunch of hot air, so we just, wait until we, until it gets closer, then nothing will happen. I have surprised you guys in the past, with past guest celebrities and interviews and unexpected things like that, that makes some people jealous, I'm pretty sure of that, But I don't want to get a big head about things. Let's just say that this is something that's a popular thing to do, but has never been done before on YouTube. Oh, I can't wait. I told my buddy Mike about this, and he was kind of surprised. I'm sure he was kind of confused. Why would you want to do this? But it's something positive. It's something fun. Might get me a few views here and there. I don't know. But it might stand out to something that's really important to me. Something that will give me the inner peace that I've been looking for as far as this trip goes, this whole vacation goes. But I'm not going to say any more about it. You just have to wait to find out. But the YouTube vlogs, or the daily vlogs that I do, because I am bringing back the daily vlogs for the vacation only. Not going to start doing daily vlogs and then stopping it 20 days from now because I just want to or whatever. And only for the trip. So there will probably be about 8 or 9 separate videos that are totally going to be separate from what the documentary is. I wanted to kind of make them all separate, so. And the documentary, it's going to be like you've never seen before. It's part documentary, part movie, part vlog, pretty much. But it's special. It has special meaning because unlike here, where you guys have seen the same footage, the same trees, the same walkway, the same everything, the same countryside, pretty much, flat land and everything like that, well, when we go to Astoria, Oregon, or even before we get there, when we're on the road back, that's what the title is, the road back to Astoria, Oregon, on the train, even before we get on the train, I will tell you how we're going to start it, the documentary that is, and it's going to start when we get to Grand Forks, and we pick something, we go grocery shopping, and we're going to pick out some of the items that we want to bring on the trip. That will be how we start it off, but the rest will be a total surprise. See, what else can I bring up now? Since I'm here, since we're doing this, there isn't a whole lot really to look at here, but that you haven't seen before. Like, probably gonna walk to the end here. Walking it outside because it's pretty nice outside, but yeah, it still looks kind of far. But anyway, so I'm happy. I'm pretty happy about all this, and because it really means a lot to me, and the fact that I can bring you guys along, and whether I just post the whole thing on YouTube or I actually go through the process of putting it on duty for the ones who want. And, for some, maybe we'll have like a giveaway or something, or a contest. Idolize this throughout the whole summer, once it's done and everything. Because, it's just, you ever get one of those moods where you just know that something big's going to happen? You don't know exactly how big yet, but you know that as the weeks are getting closer, as the months are getting shorter, it's getting closer and closer and closer, and you can feel it. Well, that's the type of mood that I'm in, and that I've been in for a while. April has been a pretty good month so far. We're almost ready to be tomorrow we'll start the second half of April. We got about 20 about 24 days left, maybe about. That sounds about right. So, anyway, other than that, I did get a few DVDs, because, I mean, even though I am saving up money for the vacation and everything, the vacation itself has been paid for. It's just the hotel rooms and the food and, money to spend. But that's getting saved, on the side. I got Roseanne Season 3 and Season 4, because Mill Creek Productions, or Mill Creek Entertainment, they were re-releasing the Roseanne sets to make them cheaper and affordable, and they put more episodes on the disc, which I really like, and it's just been pretty exciting. So, and then I got I went and got myself one of those Adventureland t-shirts too, which you'll see me wear during the vacation as well. It says games on it. Yeah, it's only $17. I found it online. It's not, the only thing that's a bummer about it doesn't say Adventureland on the back like it did in the movie, but I thought, well, I remember seeing a guy when I was working at Hugo's, like probably back 2009, 2010, one of those times anyway. As many times as I've seen random customers, this is one of the memories that I have. Some guy actually was wearing that shirt, and I was like, shirt looks familiar. It's like, it looks pretty cool. Where'd you get it from? So, yeah, it's from Adventureland. There's Adventureland. So they're like, oh, yeah, okay, you're thinking of that movie, Adventureland. I never actually seen it until I bought a Blu-ray here, about a month and a half ago, and finally got a chance to watch it. I was like, that's a pretty damn good movie. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. So, yeah, so I went and got myself one of those shirts, to try to, and that's what I'm going to probably do a lot when I, after we go on this vacation, start going back to getting some posters and bobbleheads, and other than just buying DVDs and Blu-rays all the time. There's still a few Blu-rays that are coming out that I want to get, but I won't be able to do anything until after their vacation. But that's just on the side, though. But yeah, so I'm glad you guys are coming along for the ride. Anybody that wants to come along, what we're going to do too is, since this trip is, I'm borrowing my sister's laptop, one that I probably might buy from her as after the trip while everything works. Since they have Wi-Fi and all that on the train and at the hotel that we're staying at the Lamplighter Inn. I also want to make note that if anybody actually lives in Astoria, Oregon, or around that area that can make it to Astoria, Oregon, the week that we're there, I would love to meet you. If you're a fan of mine, or if you're somebody who has watched a few videos and wants to make a video with me or whatever, I'll be staying at the Lamplighter Inn. I'm not afraid to just say people who live in Astoria know where that's at. I ain't afraid. Some people are like, don't tell me where you're going to stay. It's like, hey, no, I'm not afraid. If somebody wants to meet me, I ain't afraid. I'm happy to make their acquaintance, and maybe we'll go out to eat or something, And if not, I'm still going to enjoy the vacation. But what we're going to do is we're going to put, use my Facebook, and I do have Twitter and all that too. I hardly ever use it, but use my Facebook to upload live photos. Like last time when I went, I didn't really do much with Facebook, or mostly it's MySpace. But it's so different back in those days, 4 years ago, where I didn't have, this type of camera that I have now, and I wasn't able to develop the pictures until after the trip was over. Well, this time, thanks to this camera, because it can hold so much images, all the images that we take throughout the day, and even on the train, we're going to go on my Facebook and upload new pictures, like live photos of what we're doing, and maybe if we get a good enough reaction or good enough feed or whatever, or connection, maybe I'll bring my webcam along and we'll do like something on Blog TV or Stickcam or maybe even on Skype if you want to throw me on Skype for a little one-on-one or whatever. Anyway, or a little group chat or something while we're on the train. Well, it's going to be fun, though, and I look really forward to doing this. I'm glad that you guys come along for a ride. Sorry if this video is long and boring, but I guarantee you the next video that you watch of me, because I'm not making any more videos this month. Another 3 weeks from now, or 3 weeks from this Monday, the adventure begins. And the daily vlogs will return only for the vacation, for the 8 to 9 day vacation. From the time that we start the trip to the time that we end the trip. So, anyway, we'll see you guys later, and talk to you later. Bye.